Hello students, I welcome you all to the Brilliant Public Schools online channel. Today we will discuss about chapter 4 quadratic equations of class 10th mathematics. So let us start. What is a quadratic equation? Last year you have studied about polynomial. So here also we talk about that polynomial whose degree is 2. Degree in the sense you can understand highest power of the variable. So when highest power of the variable is 2, we can say that the polynomial has a degree 2, and that polynomial of degree 2 is your quadratic polynomial, also known as quadratic equation. For example, if I will write x square, so that is a quadratic polynomial. If I will equate it with 0, I will get a quadratic equation. Some more examples you can see, like if x square minus 1 equals to 0. Also you can take it as x square plus 2x plus 3 equal to 0. So these all are the different type of quadratic equation. And don't forget the most important thing, here we have only and only one variable. If there will be two variables, it won't be a quadratic equation. Also, you can see this is the standard form of expressing a quadratic equation, where this first term is your quadratic term, the second one is a linear term, and the last one is a constant term. So as per this, we represent any quadratic equation in the standard form. Here you can see if I will equate it with 0, I'll be getting a quadratic equation, and the important thing is that all the terms we keep on the left hand side. You can keep it in the right hand side as well, but it should be equal to 0, means any one of the sides should be only 0. So we try to transpose all the terms what we have to a single side and we equate it with 0. Here are the methods we use to find the solution of the quadratic equation. So here are three methods with us. We have first method, completing the square method, and you can see the response is written most complicated. Second method is factoring, or you can also say factorization, that we are using since class 8. We are using middle term split, we are using identities. So that is the most common and basic method we use to factorize. Also to find the solutions of the quadratic equation. The third one is quadratic formula, and it is, as being a formula, it is most straightforward. We just need to substitute the values of the constant, like a, b and c were there in the standard form, and those all things when we substitute in a formula we directly get the answer. So that is a straightforward and clear cut way to get the solutions. Here you can see one important thing is there, that is the discriminant. Discriminant, the formula is b square minus 4ac, and it was there, like if I will write the standard form, it is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So here you have a, b and c, which are the constants. So you can simply understand, if we have discriminant of any quadratic equation and if it is positive, greater than 0, that clear cut indicates it is positive. So that time it would be having two real roots. Also when it is equal to 0, the discriminant is equal to 0, we have a single real root. Also when it becomes lesser than 0, that time we would be having complex roots, or also we say no real root. So these are the condition, on that basis we judge if a quadratic equation can have two real roots, one real root, or no real root. Here is the quadratic formula, the third method what we have discussed. So this method we generally have this formula and we directly substitute. Here root over b square minus 4ac is also written as root over d, which is discriminant. So that we have already discussed. Using these all methods, we can find solution of a quadratic equation if they have real roots, if they have no root. So all the conditions will be checked if we know the discriminant, and we can simply apply in this formula to get the values. You do practice, and I think that would be more helpful for you to use this formula. Also here you can see there are questions that ask you about the nature of the roots. So this nature of the root is this only, that if the discriminant is greater than 0 positive, then we have two different real roots. When the discriminant is equal to 0, in that condition two equal roots. And the third condition, when it becomes negative, that time no real root. So these all things are applicable when we try to use quadratic formula to find answer or to find solution or roots of any quadratic equation. Thank you, students. Thank you for watching the video.